Hello and welcome to Business Tech Weekly. This week's subject is one that you might be considering with the start of 2019 well underway. How is your IT support faring? Is it time to choose another company or maybe assess the support that you already got? Let's go through some questions that's worth asking when it comes to looking at the IT support company that you use, and some explanations as to why those questions are actually important. Do you offer different levels of support? Well, that's an important question because not every business is the same. What hours do you need to cover? What levels of knowledge do you already have in-house that need to have gaps filled? Do you provide a guaranteed response, such as SLAs? A very good question to consider because you don't want to be waiting days for a response to something that you class as important. Will you have a dedicated account manager and an engineer? It's really good to be able to know who to speak to, and it's always nice if that person that you're speaking to remains the same for a long period of time. Another great question to consider is the cancellation terms. If you get yourself into a contract, you need to know what the get out clause might actually be and how long that notice period is likely to be if you're not 100% happy with the terms and you need to reconsider. What are your hours of operation? If you're a 24/7 company, do you have to wait until 9 o'clock the next morning to get in touch with support? What about if you have staff that start at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning? Do they also have to wait until your IT support comes online? What training policies do you provide for your engineers? What a great question. Not only for the company that you're using to provide your IT support, could they also provide some assistance for the engineers that you might already have in-house? But it's also good to know that that company that you're putting your IT support into is keeping up with the business requirements that you have and that the industry expects. Another great thing to check is how you actually log a support call. Does it have to be a phone call? Is it an email? Is it an automated response? Is there a portal where you can enter your support requirement and then track the process of that requirement through to completion? What is and isn't covered in the support contract? If you can't find this information within the contract or the correspondence that you've had with the company you're speaking to, always good to get that checked. It's never good to find out once you've signed on the dotted line that something you're expecting isn't actually included. Do you provide remote monitoring? Is that managed service provider looking at your systems all the time, ensuring that you're getting the best service round the clock, making sure that before you've noticed it, they've taken care of the problems that you may be anticipating? Another good question to consider: do you have specific hardware or software vendors that you need support for and you need to make sure that the IT company can take care of? How many of you use HP or Dell or Cisco or the brands that you need support? Can the company you're talking to support you in the way that you need to be supported? Thanks again for tuning in to Business Tech Weekly. We hope that the advice we shared today has been relevant for you and the questions have helped you maybe consider some of the areas you need to look at as a business during 2019. If there's anything else you'd like to know, please feel free to get in touch.